and in consultation with a diverse team of emergency officials from Santa Barbara County, we are issuing a mandatory evacuation order effective immediately for the areas below the Thomas, Sherpa, and Whittier fire burn areas. If you live below these burn areas throughout the South Coast, you should start leaving now. Due to the approaching danger and the potential for debris flows, we want everyone to be out of the area and out of harm's way by nightfall. It is important to understand that while this storm is not expected to be as powerful as the one that we experienced on January the 9th, it does meet the threshold for calling for a mandatory evacuation. There is a risk for dangerous flash flooding, mud, and debris flows. This is a challenging storm. Unlike the 1/9 debris flow storm, which came at us directly over the Pacific Ocean, this storm is traveling down the coast of California. It has gone through Monterey County and is now starting to hit San Luis Obispo County. And because of its direction and trajectory, it is impossible for the Weather Service to predict exactly where it is going to hit and exactly where the most intensely hit portion of our area will be. Because of that approach and because of that situation, the extreme impact, all we know is that the extreme impact of the storm is expected to be in our area between 2 a.m. and 8 a.m. Tomorrow morning, Friday morning. At noon today, sheriff's deputies will begin conducting door-to-door evacuation notifications in the extreme risk areas. They will knock on as many doors as possible and contact as many of our community members as possible. But due to the size and the breadth of the evacuation area, we will not be able to notify everyone in person. It is therefore very important that you spread the word about this evacuation. Tell your family members, neighbors, and friends, and it is also important that you help them evacuate if they need it. Please do not wait for someone to contact you in person in order to leave. Also, for those who don't live in an evacuation area, please be willing and express that willingness to take in a friend or a family member who has to evacuate. We know that evacuations are incredibly inconvenient and stressful. We know that they are a burden financially for businesses and that they are disruptive to schools. The list goes on and on, but they are necessary. Please know that we do not take evacuations lightly. We are issuing this mandatory evacuation order because there is a risk to life and property and a risk of a disruption of critical services. The school day today will be able to be completed as normal. If your students are enrolled in after-school programs and you live in an evacuation area, or you're in an evacuation area, you are encouraged to pick them up after school itself so that you have time to get out of the area before nightfall. The school districts will be contacting parents regarding the status of school tomorrow. A Red Cross evacuation center has been set up at the Earl Warren Showgrounds. Earl Warren is also accepting large animals that need temporary sheltering. For coordination, please contact Santa Barbara County Animal Services at 805-661-4332. Again, that's 805-661-4332. For the latest information on evacuations and road closures, please go to www.readysbc.org. If you're at all confused about whether you are in the mandatory evacuation order area, please go to readysbc.org, where you can find an interactive map and easily insert your address, and it will let you know if you are in that area. Again, it is not our intention to cause panic. We want everyone to proceed with this evacuation in a very calm and orderly fashion. This is the first storm since the 1/9 debris flow, and we cannot take any unnecessary chances. We want everyone to be safe and to be out of harm's way.